I was surfing the web the other day and I saw a post on X or Twitter or whatever it is called. And this guy here, Dwayne Story, was saying something about being able to run to run WordPress without MySQL and using SQL Lite. And that caught my attention. So clicked on the link, and this guy here, Alexander Goller, Goller, something like that, has a blog post here about how to do that. Apparently, there used to be two plugins that used to allow integration with SQL Lite, and now there's a new plugin to do that. And this is a little bash script right here. Basically, it says just download the plugin, move the DB file, run this bash script, and make a couple changes, and boom, you're up and running uh, without any MySQL. So I'm gonna try it. So, and I didn't realize I'm not even centered here. There we go. All right, let me get my mic back up here. All right, there we go. All right, let's see. Um, how are we gonna start this? Let me think. Um, all right, I am working on a site. Let's see. Hold on. The wpway.com. So I have a blank WordPress install right here that's running on DigitalOcean slash SpinUp, and it's just a relatively fresh, clean WordPress install. It might not be updated. In fact, I can almost guarantee you it's not up to date, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. I'm going to SSH into this server and run these instructions and see what we get. So wish me luck. Let's see. Terminal. All right, let's go over here. I've got to get some information about my droplet here. Um, SSH keys and things like that, and IP addresses. All right, so I'm going to SSH in, and I will probably delete this user or delete this site by the time this goes live. So don't worry. Actually, let me change. I'm gonna just get rid of my face here. I think nope, that view doesn't work. Oh, my bad. All right, well, you're gonna have to have my face here. All right, so I've got let's see. Okay, just need the username and the IP address. So I can SSH in. Let me see. That's probably way too small for you to see. So let me see how big I can make that. All right, so SSH the WP way at this IP address. Yes. Permission denied. Dun dun dun. Let's see. What am I doing wrong? In fact, you know what? I probably need to zoom my face out here. Um, I know you guys don't care. I'll try to make that quick. Let's see. There we go. That's a little better. All right. So let's see. I need to, for some reason, my username or my keys aren't in here. Let me add my SSH keys. So I don't want this to be public. So let me think how to do this. Let me open a new terminal. That's a new Chrome browser. Nope, I want a new terminal, and I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to, what is that command? Let's see. Get your public key, SSH. That's it. Boom. I know I can put that in my buffer on my Mac, but I don't know how to do that, and that's okay. I can still copy and paste that. So going over here, and I am basically getting my SSH key and putting it into this server. I set up a new server on using SpinUp, and that's going to be a little series of videos that I'm working on right now. But anyway, I've realized I don't have SSH keys in here. So this is Aaron's keys, and add SSH keys and hit save. All right, according to SpinUp, we have SSH keys. And yes, we do. So cool. So we're going to go over here to files. So we have a LSLA. So here's the site. Make sure my face is, yeah, we're good. All right. The primary issue and the reason for potential inclusion in core. Yep. All right. Download and unzip the plugin from this link. All right. Copy. Copy link address. I go over here. I do a wget. I paste. Boom. I should have the file here now, and I do. Although wait, where did that just download from? It's from WordPress.org. So why don't I just use WP CLI? Um, Copy link address, paste, cut. I'm getting the path of the WordPress thing. Anyway, so just watch. WP WP plugin install paste. So okay, that's a much. I feel like that's a better way to do it. I don't know. Let me log in here. I don't know if I remember the password. I do not. But oh, that's really old. I'll have to reset that password. So let's do this. Let's do a WP user list. All right, WP. Oh, what's the syntax for that? WP user reset password. User reset password. Nope, not that. I want not that. All right, cool. So we will do this syntax of WP user reset dash password the WP way, which is that user's name there, and then dash dash skip email. Doesn't really matter. I don't even have an email installed on the server. What does porcelain mean? Is that a test? What does porcelain mean? That's just a test. Reset the password for one user, displaying only the new password, not. Oh, interesting. That actually would work for me. Yeah, let's just do that. Porcelain. I honestly can't spell porcelain. Can't tell you the last time I had to type porcelain. Oh, sweet. Okay. So now I've got the password. Now we can go over here and the WP way, and then never, because it doesn't matter, because I'm going to blow this up because you guys just saw my password. So, all right. So we've got, let's go over here to plugins. We've got, let's activate. We detect that the SQL3 class is missing from your server. um, awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Um, um, all right, we're diving in. We're doing it. I'm actually I'm connected to that server. Let's do this. I'm thinking. We're going here to the server. We are, man, I promise every time I come in here, the interface is different. Oh, there's the console. I thought there was a blue button for the console. Hopefully, oh, that's what I was afraid of. All right, no worries. I'm going to go into spin up here and create a pseudo user. Um, Actually, you know what? I'm gonna blow this all up, so I'll just go ahead and just show you what I'm doing. See. All right, so I really like spin up. Spin up is a great way to manage this. So anyway, I'm gonna go over here to, let me think, settings, blah 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 blah. I need, that's not what I want. I want back to server. Here we go, pseudo users. Let me add a pseudo user. We'll call it delete. No. I don't want to. I can't use root. Use server guy. Um, my keys with server guy and add pseudo user. All right. So now we're going to open a new tab, and now we're going to SSH using server guy. Let me make sure my buffer here is not going to show anything. Yeah, it might. So let me just go ahead and all right, I just kind of cleared my buffer. So now if I need to paste, it's a bunch of stuff that, all right, we need this password, and I forget which is which, and I need this password. All right, so now I have them in my buffer. All right, so now somewhere in my buffer was my server IP address. We'll just copy that now. We'll paste that. All right, so now I'm in, and all right, what did this say? SQL Lite class. All right, so oh, I need to run that as sudo. So let me sudo apt-get install And the password is one of these, either that one, not that one, then it's this one. Unable to locate package SQL Lite. Install SQL Lite 3 for PHP Ubuntu server. Is this an Ubuntu server or a Debian server? That's a real good question. Uname dash A. That's Ubuntu. Ah, this is a little more complex. So I'm gonna install some packages, or not packages, repositories. And then I'm going to do this. So what this is doing, it's adding packages. Um, how do I describe this? Um, Linux has repositories for different things. Most things are going to be in the Ubuntu servers repository, but sometimes they're not, and you need to add those um, locations in there. So that's all we're doing. And then we're updating and upgrading based on that package being existing now. Could not build dependencies. Why? Yeah, I'm root. I did it as sudo. Huh. So maybe I can just do sudo. Okay. And then maybe I can run. Honestly, I forget what we were running. We tried to run that command. All right, well, then we'll do this. We'll go in here as sudo. Then we will copy this command and paste it. Sweet. Yes, it's saying, do you want to install those packages? It's a little more complex than I thought it was going to be, but definitely more fun, right? Sure. Are we running PHP 8.3 on this? I do, yeah, I am. Let me just verify that. Let's see, let's close this. We don't need this anymore. WP Way. All right, let's see. Let's go over here to our sites. We have one website, the WP Way. Yeah, it's running on 8.3. I saw it on the last screen. So that's cool. All right, this is almost finished. So now in theory, I can go back over here and I should not get this error anymore. And then we can continue on. Carry on, carry on. All right. All right, looks like everything's finished. Let's hit refresh. And it's still there. Did I restart Apache or Nginx? Let's see. All right. Let's see. So now I can go over here and I'm not sure which one of these I need to do. Probably both. So I'll do both. So I'm restarting that, and then restarting the web server. MySQL, I should not need to restart. And this is kind of cool that it does tell you here that it's running MySQL. You hit refresh. The PHP class is still missing. Huh. I thought I had this resolved. Maybe I don't. Maybe I need more stuff. Let's see. Oh, do I need to tell? Let me think. Do I need to tell the Nginx config about uh wait, hold on. This is so old. So old. Let's see. Um uh-huh, that's what I maybe was thinking. Let's see. Okay, don't judge me. I am very rusty in server config. So, all right. So Etsy slash what? This should be Nginx. Let's do this. We probably want to modify. Is this a P? This is a PHP module. So I need to tell PHP about that. Whoops. CD 8.3 mods available. All right. So let's do this. WP FPM. Whoops. LSLA. All right. VI php.ini. All right. Sorry. Took me a minute to find it. So SQL Lite. Whoop. What? SQL Lite. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I need to hit enter. There we go. My VI is a little rusty too. All right, so that's my. I think this is what I want to do. Oh, LDAP extension. Wait. Okay, I don't think it has nothing to do with LDAP. Okay, good. I think that's right. I'm just gonna hit escape or yeah, escape and then colon write to write the file, and then I'm gonna go over here to spin up and tell it to restart this. And then we're gonna go over here and refresh. All right, we still don't have it in here. All right, guys, how do I install? Oh, I'm in like totally the wrong thing, I think. Whoops, X. Keep hitting the wrong key. There we go. Um, all right, I'm just gonna dig. All right, run this at terminal. If the SQL extension is not there, what is this gonna do? Um, let's see. If the SQL Lite extension isn't there, it's not loaded. Oh, yeah. You probably have the wrong extension declared in your PHP, and so okay. Where was I? Let's go to the next SQL Lite. Oh, duh. All right. write, quit. I'm going to go and I'm going to restart that. And I shouldn't need to restart Nginx, but let's just see. Okay, now I'm going to restart Nginx. That did not work. Wrong one. Refresh. All right, still not there. I need both of those. So I think this also needs to be enabled. Write the file, quit. Now I'm going to go over here and restart this and hope for the best and refresh. We detected the SQL class is missing still. Oh, really? Sudo apt get install PHP 8.3-SQLite. For real? Yes. Thank you, person. Thank you. Let's see. Whoever this was. Um, Alex 359. Thank you so much. All right. Install. All right. So now we get to continue. I probably don't need to SSH in again. So I think we're probably in a good here. Let's see. All right. So where were we? All right. This says download and unzip the plugin. Move DB. Move it where? All right, so let's find that file. Where is DB? Is that in DB content? Where in WordPress is this? All right, let's see. It is okay. I thought it was in the root, normally of root of WP content, which I don't have a file there, right? So let's see. No file there, so we should be good. Then it says, assuming you're operating from the root of your installation, which I'm not, but now I am, LSLA. This is WordPress, and I'm going to remove the SQL plugin there. All right. Here's a straightforward script. So we're going to copy this. We're going to create a file. Let's see, touch script dot sh. So now there's an empty file called that. Now we can edit the script.ssh file and then hit insert. Sorry, you're probably not familiar with VI. I always use VI. You don't have to use VI. You can use Nano, Nano instead, and it's much easier. But if you want to be cool, learn VI. All right, so I'm in VI. I hit I to insert, get in insert mode, and then I can start typing, right? So I'm going to paste that script, which looks much shorter in here for some reason. No, that's 20 lines. That's 19 lines. All right, cool. So basically, what I did is I copied, created the file on the server, and then I started editing it in Vim. I say VI because I'm old, but that's what I used way back when in like literally like the early 90s. So um, it's Vim now. It's VI improved is Vim. Anyway, so I've created a file. Now I'm writing the file. So I'm gonna hit I hit escape out of insert mode, and then I hit colon and I hit write and then quit, and I hit enter. So I'm combining the write. I could do a write and then I could quit, or I could do a write and quit at the same time. So now I have a file that I can't run because it's not executable. So see this file right here, it is not executable. So I can do this. I can do a change mod, change. You know what? I honestly don't know what that stands for. I've been typing it my whole life. I always just say change mod, but I don't know what it means. So that's cool. Anyway, change mod plus X. So we're changing or modifying this file, making it where it is also executable. So we see here over here on the left, it's readable and writable, but no executable. So I'm going to change this. I hit enter. Now I do an LS/LA, and now it's pretty. It's green. And now it is an executable file. So let's see. Um, let's read about this file before we just run it, because that's always smart to do. Uh, there are additional steps to consider, such as placing the database file above the public root. That's really important. Let me see if I can try to explain that. When so what is the whole point in this is the whole point of this is not have a service like MySQL running when WordPress is accessed, right? We're trying to move away from using port 3306, which is MySQL's port. I mean, honestly, I think a website would probably be more secure if you're not running the service at all and it's just a file on your server. So what they are saying here is, make sure it is a public above your public root. So I have here, I'm in the, make sure you can see this. This is super important. So we are in this directory, and if I type in tree and I do, I think is it in3? Command tree is not found. Oh, not brew. I'm so used to a Mac. What do I type in? Um, app get install tree. All right, so this is it's installing a program on the server. So now I can type in tree. Hold on, let me look at, it's been a while. I'm running man tree. In Linux, you can always type in man and you can get the manual for whatever program you're trying to run. So man tree, pretty obvious. We're getting the manual for tree. So I just want to, L. All right, so tree dash L, we can do this with one level. So this is the tree here of WordPress. Now, if we change this where it's showing 2 levels, you're going to see basically a whole tree of files. Okay? What they are saying here is you don't want to have anything in this directory here. These are all accessible files. So, I mean, you can't download a .php file because the server doesn't let you, but they're publicly accessible, meaning the web server tries to display them in some way, form, or fashion. I know I'm simplifying it. Bear with me. What they are saying here is that it's really important to you don't want to have it in right here. You want to put it, you want to go down one directory, pwd. So we were in the files directory. Now we're just right here. And this is where things like your config files, your bash files, your caching, things like that, were, well, not your caching. Oh no, that's true. Yeah. Your cache is there. Things like that. So they're saying to do this properly, you want to have your SQL Lite file where it's not accessible to the public. So that's all they're saying there. So if you could save it and it's in this directory here as opposed to this directory, you're going to be in much, much better shape. So, all right. Wow, that's a lot for one sentence. Unfortunately, the plugin documentation doesn't cover this. Although the db.php drop-in file sets this constant, it's not defined. I would set constant db. Wait, so what is this? So this is setting variables, where to get it, where the plugin is, the directory is, SQLite. Okay, it is. Oh, this is going to install the plugin for me already. Okay. My bad. Um, oh, and then it's creating a place where it's getting a copy. Okay, cool. All right, it's getting a copy of the database file, and then it's putting it right here in a publicly accessible directory. So not ideal, but that's what it's doing. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go back over here and just go to WP, or actually, we could do this. No, I'm just going to over here to WP file, nope, content, plugins, ls, oh man, lsla. We're going to hit remove force recursively, SQLite. All right, that's gone, lsla. We're going to go down a couple directories, and then we will, now that I understand what this script is doing, so again, it's setting variables, it's installing the plugin, it's copying that file and putting it in here. That's nice. Saying although the DB drops it, it's not defined, I would set, so I need to set some constants. Examine the DB drop-in file. It sets 2 variables. Yep. Set the following constants if you want to store the database in a different location. I do eventually. You know what? Let's do that. No, let's don't. We're not gonna do that. I just want to see if this works. So, all right, I've got the script. It's runnable. Uh, okay. let's did that work? So the um remember I deleted the plugin, so it's probably okay, it's still enabled, but it's back. I deleted it, now it's back. So, and it actually says database SQLite. So I am not running MySQL on WordPress. How weird is that? Super curious how fast this is. What was I looking for? I was going to go to site health. This is interesting. Let's see, database. SQLite. That's really cool. I honestly had no idea that this was possible. So, why is this cool? It allows me to host WordPress without MySQL. This makes WordPress portable. So, I'm not sure what the implications of that are for me or how I could use that yet, but I'll get there. So anyway, that's how you do it. Hit me up if you have questions. I'm always looking for things to do, things to fix, ideas, in this realm. So feel free to shoot something to me and say, "Hey, I was trying to figure out how to do this." Send it my way. Maybe I can take a stab at it. Maybe I can make a video. That'd be helpful. So anyway, that's it when it comes to this. Let me just make sure. Hold on. Nothing else. Okay, yeah, it's working. So yeah, to clean this up, if you're following this video and I don't, you're like, man, I really wish Aaron would have done this. Hit me up. I'll add to the video or I'll add a second video on how to move this into a secure place. So I just it's late. I'm tired and I'm done. So, all right, see y'all.